Hello everyone and welcome to the Christmas Crafts YouTube hub hosted by Sandy and Robin. Just like any other hub, please follow the following rules. You must be 18 years or older, must be subscribed to every channel, must write and comment on every video. Please check the description box for all of the important information you will need. Each channel will be having its own giveaway. Once you are done watching my video, please head on over to Amador's video because trust me, you won't want to miss it. Now, on to my project. I used the collection from POLKADOODLE, and that is Winnie White Christmas. I think she is just adorable, and these boxes are awesome for craft fairs because they are extremely easy to make. A few weeks ago, I asked what would you like to see on my channel, and a lot of you said process videos, tutorials, and easy DIYs. So here is a super easy one, you guys. This is all digital paper. Here is that Winnie. I added a plastic snowflake ornament, and then here's just jingle bells. This is a sticker from Hobby Lobby, and here I have some satin ribbon. I made these in traditional colors. This is the Bride's Bow by Doohickey. I think that's what it's called, Doohickey Dyes. Here is the third one. And I think she's so adorable, you guys. Now, I made these non-traditional colors. Here is the first one. This is using the Sugar Blush by Recollection. Now, for the tops of these, I used this yarn that I got from Daiso. And again, I have that snowflake, just a sentiment, a sticker sentiment, and a poinsettia. In the tutorial, this is the box that I actually make. This one, I added this pretty plastic trim and I love it. This is a different snowflake. You can see that they're all very similar, just different colors. I positioned the flower a little bit different, and this one I added this word that says believe, and this is from Target. I think this one's my favorite because I absolutely love this paper. It has like all of really beautiful ornaments. And here is that snowflake. Again, that's a white one with the gold poinsettia, and that says Merry Christmas. This one is another of my favorites. Look how beautiful this paper is. And I added this trim from Hobby Lobby. I added some eyelash trim as a closure, and this is a tag from Tuesday Morning, and there is the word joy. This is my project share, you guys. I hope you like it. So I hope you continue watching so you can learn on how to make these super easy boxes. For the non-traditional Christmas color, this is the paper collection that I used. Other supplies that I used were these plastic snowflakes, but for this tutorial, I'm going to use this one. For the other boxes that you should have seen by now, I got these from Dollar Tree. You can see that that is the exact same one. I just took out a few supplies of what I think I might use, but I'm not sure yet. All right, so let's get started. The base of the box I cut at 4.5 by 4.5 and scored at 1 inch all around. So you're gonna place that on your scoreboard or whatever it is that you use to score, and you're gonna score at the 1 inch mark. You're going to turn it, score at 1 inch again, turn it a third time, score at 1 inch, and the fourth one, score at 1 inch. Okay, the next step is you're going to, I think it's called taper these score lines. So pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to cut off those score marks, but you know, make sure they're parallel. This is what it's going to look like. So let's do it from the back. You can see it right there. I know you can see it faintly. So I'm going to cut like a sliver off, kind of like a triangle. So I'll do it a little bit more drastically on this one so you can see better on how I'm going to cut. So it's going to go something like that. Do that one more time. I don't know if I was in frame. Let's do that one more time. So I'm going to cut right there. And now I'm going to cut on the left side. So I'm pretty much cutting off that score mark that I made. And let's do this one more time. You can see the score mark right there. I'm going to cut on the right side. And now I'm going to cut on the left of it. Okay, so you're going to take off those little notches. Once you've done that, you're going to reinforce all of your score marks. For all the other boxes, I use the silicone liquid glue. This one right here, and I will link it down below. You know, this is a tutorial and I need this to dry right away. I'm going to use my hot glue gun. I'm going to add glue to this right here. And I'm just going to align it. That looks pretty good. And it is super simple, you guys. I like these boxes because it goes very fast. There's not a lot of measuring, not a lot of cutting. And I think these would be perfect for something that you would like to mass produce. I got a 12 by 12 piece of paper and I cut it at 5 inches. So that means that my box is going to be 5 inches tall. You can make it as tall as you want or as short as you want. The tutorial that I saw from the lady, she cut hers at 6 inches, I believe. And then she made some really tiny ones too. All right, so I'm going to add adhesive to the back. And of course, I'm going to add strong glue. So I do like to use that red liner tape because, you know, it is really good adhesive. So I'm going to add it to the bottom. If you have a pattern that is kind of like directional like this one, make sure that you are adding it to the bottom and not to the top. Add a strip right here. And then to the actual box, I'm also going to add it to the top of the box on all 4 sides. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the liner. So this is such an easy box to assemble, you guys. So I'm going to start off with this end that doesn't have any adhesive, and I'm going to put it kind of like towards the middle of any of the sides and try to align this bottom piece with, you know, the edge of the box, just like that. All I'm going to do is just wrap it around just like this, but I like to use my table kind of like as a guide, but you won't be able to see if I do it at that angle. So let me just do it this way. So I'm going to line that up. So that's what it's looking so far. And then we're going to continue and do that all around on all of the 4 sides. What I like to do is add adhesive to this strip. Now, I know you could have done that before, but I always forget on which end to start. So I always start with the one that doesn't have any adhesive. So I'm going to add some red liner tape, and you can see the adhesive right there. I did forget to mention that this piece of paper, I did cut it down to about 11 3/4. So now I'm going to line this up again, like I said, to the bottom of the box. And then I'm going to turn it over. This is going to go on the side. And I know you probably won't be able to see this very well, but all I'm going to do is just press down inside the box, make sure that everything is adhered. And that is it, you guys, and that is my box. Now I'm going to do is just do a little bit of kind of like train it this way, because this is where I'm going to add a hole punch. When I made the other boxes, I used a regular hole punch, but I have no idea what I did with it, so I'm just going to use my crocodile that I have. I eyeball it, so I just try to line this up as best as I can, and I just look to what I think looks like the center. It's about 1/2 inch in. That looks yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to add this trim. I like to start in the back so that you can't see where it ends and where it starts in the front. I'm going to add a small bead of glue. For my closure, I'm going to use this yarn that I got from Daiso. And if I would have remembered that I had a red one, I would have used that for the other ones. I got this idea from Jill Norwood, and this is so soft, you guys, and look at that color. It's like it's a velvet smooth red. It is beautiful. So I'm going to run this through the front. This is how I normally did the other one. And you can see the box inside, you guys. It's a pretty decent size. You can fit quite a bit of stuff in there. Look at that. All right, so now let's decorate the front. I'm just going to use hot glue, so I'm going to put a lot of glue in the center of this plastic snowflake, and then adhere it to the center of this bag. So I've decided to use this polka doodle image, and this is again from the Winnie White Christmas. I can't decide if I should use the Be Jolly or Believe. This one or this one? You know what? I'm gonna go with this one. And I'm done.